The past years have seen mean absolute decline in the live coral cover of the global south region. The El Nino climate pattern has prompted warmer sea temperatures, causing the fourth global mass coral bleaching event. Substantial coral death has been confirmed in all the three ocean basins, that's Atlantic, Pacific and Indian, within a 365-day period. In response, a group of scuba diving experts in south of Philippines capital Manila helped to restore damaged coral by creating nurseries.
The coral population around the globe has suffered extensive bleaching over the years due to climate change pushing tropical coral reefs past a tipping point. As a result of climate change and El Nino effect, the International Coral Reef Initiative officially declared the situations as fourth global mass coral bleaching. A huge stretch of coral reef are turning white this year in the wake of record warm ocean temperatures, which have resulted in the bleaching of sensitive coral reef ecosystems globally in at least 54 countries since February 2023. With summer months stretching longer and becoming hotter, the temperatures of seas and oceans have risen. Under these circumstances, the jewel-toned corals get stressed and expel their algae, causing them to turn bone white.
It's pretty obvious that climate change is continuing to drive heat stress that coral reefs cannot cope with. The corals recovering and the new recruits into the communities are not adapting at a pace fast enough to keep up with the pace of climate change.
The coastal town of Ban in Philippines is synonymous with its beautiful reefs and diving activities. The abundance and variety of marine life from the whole region can be found in their waters. These range from shells to marine vertebrates and even mammals. The coral reef in the town has been adversely impacted by natural calamities like typhoons and man-made obstructions like plastic waste and dynamite fishing factors adversely impacting the tourism industry in the region. Fearing threats brought by climate change during the mass bleaching event, scuba diving instructor Carmela Sevilla has initiated a plan to begin planting coral nurseries for damaged barrier reefs across the coast. That would contain the situation to a certain extent.
The nurseries, when they're created, has different kinds of corals. It has a selection of corals and it is closely monitored. So it will actually help scientists see which corals are more resilient to climate change, and therefore they will be able to create recommendations to propagate those kinds of corals.
A report in the UN Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change 2022 has warned that at just 1.2 degrees Celsius of warming above pre-industrial levels, the world has already passed a key threshold for coral reef survival. Also, the population explosion in the global south during the last few decades have added to the threats faced by the coral reefs from human activities. With the fourth mass global bleaching event underway, there are serious consequences for marine life, people and economies that have been relying on the reefs for existence. Now, to let the reefs survive, communities across the world need to immediately cut down on greenhouse gas emissions, significantly curb water pollution to ensure a friendly habitat for the corals to grow and add vibrant colors to the marine world.
This is it in today's edition of Voice of Global South. Do let us know your thoughts on the show. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on the DD India mobile app. The app is available both on Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR codes on your screens right now to download. You can also connect with us on Facebook, X and Instagram. Also check out our website ddindia.co.in. From all of us here in New Delhi, thanks for watching. News and updates continue on DD India. Namaskar.